Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. Solar panels have become so common these days. It's like a lot of new houses, even just when they're constructed, they're having solar panels. And there is incentive from the government too. They are paying like it's like a 30% discount or something like that. But honestly speaking, there are a specific list of vendors which you have to choose with your state government, and it's not very straightforward. The prices they are quoted are already high, and there are actually vendors who might give it to you at a lesser price, leaving aside all that subsidy. Even if you avail the subsidy, you might get it for a lesser price from some vendors. So I have met with one family who have had their solar panels installed on their roof during the construction itself, and they have used it for 4 years now. And I'm just gonna go through. I'm gonna take you guys to their house, show you how the solar panel setup is, how much power generation is happening per kilowatt, and who this vendor is, and how much electricity bills they are saving on. So let's do it. So we are at the rooftop, guys. These are the inverters. So the vendor is somebody called Go Solgen, and these are grid tied inverters. So what these inverters do is they connect these panels to these meters, right? The meters that you're seeing here are actually only to show you the power generation from the panels. So these inverters and these meters, they are in turn connected to grid tied meters, which means whoever you're taking the electricity from, the state government or any player. So that is why it is called a grid tied inverter. So as you can see, I'm at the golden hour of sunset, and these are the panels, guys. Really thankful to the family for letting me film this. And the way it works is whatever power you generate, you give it back to your state. Okay. And in that bill, they will reduce these units which you have generated from the units you have consumed. For example, you have generated 100 units of electricity, but you have consumed 300 units of electricity per that month. So your electricity bill will be a net. So your bill will be for 200 units only, not for 300, because you have sold them 100. So depending upon your plant size, depending upon how much you use, the savings will differ. And what I have been told is the cost per kilowatt installation, it was close to 75,000 along with a raised installation and everything. And per kilowatt, they are able to generate more than 70 units even in rainy season, winter season, etc. And in summer, obviously, it is higher. And one point to note that I've been told is that whenever the electricity goes off, even the power generation from these solar panels is cut off, because these are tied to the grid. Whenever somebody, say for example, the example that I've been told is, say there is the one guy, construction worker, working at an electricity pole, all right, and they have cut the power just to facilitate that work. They don't want to because if you keep generating power from these panels, that will again go to that pole. So that is why they actually cut off the power. That is why these are called grid tied inverters, and this is how it works. So that was about it, guys. Don't directly go with the vendors that are listed in your subsidy. Go through the vendors that are there in your state. You might actually find vendors who are giving it at a lesser price than the subsidized amount. So, and all these panels, I think they're coming from China, which is they just basically brand their names on it and then sell it out. I don't know, I'm not very sure, because I have tried searching on Alibaba. If you buy these solar panels in bulk, it becomes a lot it's a lot cheaper, all right. So that's about it. I mean, if you actually are planning to set up a whole solar plant or something, a huge plant, then you might go ahead and buy solar panels in bulk. That would be the best option to do from Alibaba itself, but all the guarantees that you're supposed to have beforehand, it's a little challenging, which is why it feels safer to go with the vendor who we already know, who somebody else has taken their service from, etc. So that's about it. I hope you got an insight on how to go through the process and how much electricity bills you will be saving. You will actually be saving when you have a solar plant installed on your rooftop. And that's about it. I hope you found this informative. Thank you so much for watching and have a lovely day ahead. Peace.